Singing. It's gonna be a weird night, guys.
It's a weird
night.
week. So
it has been a weird week.
Hi, Howie.
Hello.
I love that so much more of the room is visible in these frames right now. Like there's an ugly fan down there. There's some random equipment back there.
I like the octopus.
Thank you.
I think it's cool.
Is the octopus visible in the shot?
Oh,
I think it's next to Caleb.
it's right there. Oh.
Oh yeah. Cool. We should get out the colored light and change the octopus color with the light.
That could
So,
be fun.
This is session 0, where we get to actually talk about what we're going to be playing.
Eventually, we should really move that camera so Howie and I make eye contact with it more, as opposed to this weird angle where it's creeping on us.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't usually stare at the picture, though. I usually have the chat up.
It's a future us problem.
That is a futurist problem.
So,
Chat.
over the last week or two, I asked you guys where you want this campaign set, who you want to, what creatures do you either want to play or do you want common? And what kind of vibes are you guys interested in? And the location that these guys picked is an Arctic forest, which sets them so far away from everybody
Russia.
else that is. Yes, you guys are going to be in bloody Russia.
You brought me a pencil.
I did.
Were you just tired of me stealing your pencil?
No, I mean I bring more than one pencil every week, but I always don't think about the fact that you borrow my pencil. But then I was like,
It's not like this is my house and there aren't pencils around. I also like that my hand just kind of shows up over here.
So, also the common races around this area. Howie, you wanted the common race to be a Leonin, so these lion people are the common ones.
I kind of pictured them more kind of like a snow leopard
Yeah.
kind of deal.
And what did you actually want to play?
I will be playing as a bugbear.
Okay. May I ask why the dynamic?
It was a new race that I thought would be interesting to try out.
Okay.
I think it fits the foresty kind of vibe.
Cool.
Although I don't know a whole lot about them. I was doing a little research. Doesn't quite. There's mixed
Yeah.
bios about them.
Lore is lore. It is mannequin all over the place. It's fine. You're native to this world. You're from here. As opposed to those dwarves which kind of just migrated to Madeira. You. What did you pick?
I'm gonna play a Kitsoon.
Mm-hmm. And you wanted those to be one of the more common ones.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not saying that goblinoids are going to be rare by any stretch of the imagination, but
I mean, if I get to go Goblin King to somebody, I'd be happy.
okay.
Goblin King, Goblin King. Maybe there'll be a Kitsoon with red and white striped fur that I can sacrifice to Goblin King.
Okay.
No labyrinth references. Goblin King doesn't look like David Bowie. Boo.
I definitely don't look like David Bowie.
I really want a goblin bard, David Bowie, who just has to be 2.5 feet tall,
Like a hobgoblin?
but it's actually 6 feet tall with the hair.
If they take polearmors.
No! And Sentinel.
What is that?
Basically, if you exploit the
Oh, the
pole
arm
arms
reach?
and- yeah.
Yeah. I thought about it. I'm actually hoping to be more of a ranged weapon kind of character.
Cool.
Wait, do bugbears have a long reach?
They
Mhm.
do.
They're gangly.
They're also stealthy.
I would like to change my idea. I would like to be a displacer beast variant of Lee. No,
That's what you want?
not
Who is
really. Maybe another
Valexian?
time.
Who is Valexian?
I don't know.
Okay.
It could be,
Are you Allie?
It's a new,
Yeah, are you? Or
new tag.
someone else. Oh well, thank you for joining us. This is session 0 where we get to figure out what on earth is going on.
Don't know what's going on.
Hi, Rando.
Hello. Welcome to this hot mess.
You can give input and hopefully allow my world to burn further. So,
I accidentally deleted our frame today, the Morkborg one. So that's why we are frameless.
that's fine. Welcome to our hot mess of a show. So, what kind of dynamic do you want to have with the Leonid? These leopard, lion folk.
I hate them.
You want to hate them.
Yes.
What's the justification for hating them?
Well, in our discussion, you said they were an invasive race to the area,
That was an option.
whereas the Kitsoon could have been one of the native races to the area.
Mhm.
So I
So
could make
they
a
have
lot
this,
of
like-
lion puns. I think I'm gonna watch Lion King several times, and then next week just collect all the lion puns.
And what are your thoughts on that?
I was thinking more of the lines of just having a kind of a trade relationship with them, I guess. Just
That could be true. So that could
Yeah.
still work with that.
just like I picture myself as kind of a hunter, and so maybe like trading furs and meat for different things that I may not be able to access on my own.
Alright. And so, in contrast to this person who has a little bit of a dislike of these individuals who came in and jacked up local flora and fauna, you will have you still don't live in the city, but they pay me, so it's fine. Is that the vibe I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you two know each other?
Well, that I don't know. I actually didn't think about that one. How do we know
That's
each
a good
other?
question.
Were you from here? Did you travel with a Leonin?
That's a good question.
Well, while you're thinking about that, you've been thinking about the Kitsoon.
Yeah.
What did they take that was important? Is there any ideas that you've fleshed out that you would want to include?
We had talked about the ever-burning wood that you have in your universe,
Oh, right.
and that the Kitsoon village I was a part of was in charge of defending that wood, which is very valuable because it always burns, and has a special type of bee in it. Bees.
Right. You're going bee warlock.
Yes, I'm
I
very
remember
excited.
that. And so the Leonin came in to harvest these trees, which they want because they basically create ever-burning torches.
It's an
And you were set to
ever-burning
protect them, and now you can't.
Yes.
Okay, that explains that relationship.
I'm thinking I traveled here.
And what class were you thinking of?
Well, I was talking to Alicia before you came up here, and I had a thought. I was gonna go with Druid, but I'm wondering if I can multi-class with Rogue mixed in there a little
Just
bit.
trying to build a better ranger.
Ah,
I'm building a bear.
well, do that. That's
Okay.
fine. We are starting off at first level, but
Right.
sure.
I'm just thinking like a survival type hunter kind of, living off the land.
And why not ranger?
I don't know.
Look, having played a ranger, it's not as fun as it sounds.
I've tried it before, and I don't know. I just thought it'd be an interesting combination.
Okay, that's fair. So are you thinking druid first, or start off with the rogue, be the more dastardly, just trying to survive, and then coming into this more love of nature later on? Or do you want to start off being the grizzled person from the woods?
I think.
Are you playing Ron Swanson as a bugbear?
That sounds like a great thing, but yeah, I kind of picture myself as that, but I'm also not much of a spellcaster. Like, personally, I don't like the mechanics of remembering spells and
Well, then let's
keeping track of those things.
That's fine. How about we start you off with rogue, and then we can look at possible rogue options.
But I do like the beast shape.
We will
idea.
find a decent option for
Okay.
you. Because there's things like Psy Knife, where you can like summon like a blade, and saying that you like partially beast out and have claws is totally an option. Unless you actually want to turn into a bear, like full tilt bear.
Yeah.
Rogue bugbear yearning to return to nature and despising tech.
Yeah.
So Ron Swanson as a bugbear.
Perfect.
But if you don't like spells, but you want the ability to polymorph.
I guess I don't necessarily need it. But there were some things I have to look further into it. There was, I forget the subclasses that I was discussing with you.
Right. You were interested in Shepherd, Druid, which is Spellsy plus. There's Circle of the Moon, where you just basically stay a bear forever.
Mm-hmm.
But given the fact that you are a bugbear, you already kind of look like a
werewolf, kind of.
Beauty and the Beast, kind of grr.
That's fair.
I think I have a really bad image of what a bugbear looks like. Oh,
Are you thinking of an owl bear?
I think I am.
Because yeah, it is kind of confusing. It's basically a giant goblin, a hairy goblin.
I've seen
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
But
I've seen them before.
I was looking at the scout
Ooh,
subclass of the rogue.
Yes, that would be amazing.
I thought that was a really cool, fitting
That image.
thing to go with.
Yes,
definitely.
it's
Wait,
not how
no.
the camera works.
That's what they're afraid
Just the
of.
meme with the giant red arms there.
Yeah.
So, now that we have a rough idea, just so you know, you guys are in the Northern Gale. In this campaign setting,
Pointing out bugbears get stealth. Can pick. Yeah.
no, they'll never see that. Okay, so
I have looked into these.
rogues are so annoying.
I love rogues. Rogues are my favorite non-caster class.
Expertise is crazy. Anyway, welcome to the world of Madeira. The gods are dead.
Dun dun dun.
All that's left are... Yeah, eventually we'll actually put like hotkeys and put up the graphic images, but...
The office rig is a lot better than my laptop. Okay.
When the gods died, the planes shattered and the shards of realities condensed into Madeira. Now there's a whole bunch of really powerful immortal entities that call themselves gods that pimp out their powers to warlocks. There's little tiny godlings. With the gods dead, the divine magic ran free, allowing clerics to become avatars of sorts in their own minds. Becoming gods in their own way.
The blue-haired tentacled avatars.
If they want to be. But no! You guys are going to be in the Northern Gale. A mountainous cairn of trees and mountains and valleys. It is not flat anywhere. The valleys end in these walkable paths that have flowing rivers underneath their frozen veins. It is inhospitable to most, but fortunately, both of you are fuzzy and have lived in the north all of your lives. The bugbear, you guys have been native to this plane since its inception. Same with the Kitsoon. And I haven't quite decided the Leanin are not. But the Leanin have adopted some more of the migratory species that have invaded this planet.
He was showing me bugbear things.
And have taken over large swaths of the northern region. Let's roll up your characters.
Yay! I have the
So-
sheets.
Yep, character sheets and
Not today, I
notebook
don't.
papers. Well, I actually pull out. I left my player's handbook downstairs.
I have mine in
I
my
shall
bag.
What are
return.
you doing?
I have mine in my bag out in the hall.
We're usually slightly more prepared. It's just
Today has been.
today.
This week
has
a hot
been.
mess. I will
mess.
return.
Thank you for sticking with us, our rando friend.
Yay.
I have no idea what my child is watching downstairs. Great parenting right there.
Oh yeah. Let's see, where's...
Did you name your character yet?
I did.
What would you name a Kitsoon?
I
That's the
don't...
one thing I haven't come up with.
My books.
I named my patron.
Learn about
I don't really
Is that
know.
it? No,
Oh,
it's
you-
Dungeon Master's style.
That's the
Dungeon
DMG.
Masters.
Oh, is it in here?
Is that where you shoved all the books?
Mostly.
Maybe? Up there?
Go away.
That's where I
This is-
shoved. Oh! Look behind Howie!
Oh.
The other books. Do you have Xanathars?
I do have some.
I have
of those.
Xanathars out there.
He has everything except the one that just came out.
The ones that just came out. There's more than one that I don't have right now. That's okay.
Hi, Anastasia!
Welcome, welcome. So we're rolling up characters. We're going to be rolling up a bugbear rogue and a Kitsoon thingamabob
Warlock.
warlock. Let's go to monsters for bugbear.
But it's a snow fox, Anastasia.
Here's that for your bugbear.
Oh.
And
Thank
Kitsoon, I believe I sent you a
Yes.
write-up.
They want to know how much bugbear surprise attack does as an assassin.
A stupid amount on the regular. I believe they only get like a... I might be misthinking.
Is that in Monstrous Adventures?
Yes. I believe they automatically get like a... I don't know off the top of my head. But I allow most of the character stuff, so...
I know that...
He's opening the book, we'll find out.
I know that I have a powerful build.
That will be helpful.
That is helpful.
Um,
Bugbear. Okay.
yeah, welcome to... the powerful build doubles your...
Strength score increased by 2. Dex increased by 1.
Because we're using the Tasha's rules, it's +2/+1 you'll be able to assign. First things first, let's roll it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. Fortunately, I don't think he plans on going assassin, because it's kind of hard to disguise a rug.
So what am I rolling?
46, drop the lowest 6 times.
4d6. Roll 4d6, drop the lowest
Yes, so you roll 4 times.
6 times.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you more dice. I'll at least get you an additional d6.
Thank you.
That'll cut your time in.
I have 2 more
Wait,
there.
you
if
said
you want to use them.
46 drop below us?
Yes.
So I need...
Can I re-roll that one?
We'll find out.
I can't
Probably
math.
not. Did you get a 3?
No, it was a 9.
9 is fine.
That rhymes.
I do need help naming, though.
8. It's better than an 8.
Kitsoon Warlock. Warlock of bees.
Warlock
That
of
makes
bees.
sense.
Mine is named Lodsver.
That's baller. I like that.
It's Russian for Arctic beast.
Ritzy.
Yep, 1 Kitsoon and 1 Bugbear. Nastia. I am rolling. Your dice is messing up my dice.
I need to swap these out.
Yeah, this is horrible.
That'll be a short campaign.
Oh, that's better.
3, 2.
Let's see if Warlock.
I just rolled the same thing twice in a row.
And
I have an 8. This is... Your dice is cursed.
I
I'm
have-
not taking your dice.
I have 2 8s.
This has null and voided that write-up.
I have 2 8s, a 9, a 12, and 2 14s.
This is horrible.
This is gonna be.
Are we re-rolling any of these?
We will get there.
Okay.
Let's see how bad things actually get.
Yeah. 17.
Finally.
So where did that go? I need
12.
classes.
6.
So as you get an ability score, just call it out for the poor people on camera.
So far I have 13, 7, 12, 10. 13, 17, 12, 10.
You sound fun.
17?
Yeah.
That's obviously going to be my wisdom score since that's the warlock's casting, right? No? Intelligence? Charisma?
Yep.
I love having a high charisma score because I don't in real life.
And what do you have?
I have 14, 9, 8, 8, 14, and 12.
Okay. You can actually reroll. Well,
Which
I'll give you
one?
the choice. Do you want to reroll and you have to keep the alternate, or are you good with what you have?
Well, let's see, I can add...
As always, I will be making
Having-
strength my dump stat.
I can add 2 to one and 1 to another.
But you'll still have 3 negatives. It's your call.
Which ones would I be re-rolling? All of them?
Oh
or-
yeah, you would have to re-roll the entire set. I'll
Oh,
let you use these dice.
Warlock Kitsoon and Rogue Bugbear.
okay. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Alright, what are my...
Now you want charisma, and you get +2 to one, and you get +1 to something else. So you're going to be. You have a lot of odd numbers there.
I know!
What do you have so far?
16.
I don't think I ever realized that those two words were
Uh,
spelled differently, Rogue and Rouge.
10.
I'm a horrible speller.
And
Rolling
sorry.
directly into the microphone, Howie.
And sorry guys, this is session 0. Everything isn't pretty.
11.
We'll have a frame next week.
Yeah, I'll have to actually draw characters and stuff.
kind of want to bring up my strength to 12, as weird as that sounds, so that I just have nice even numbers. Bring my constitution to 14. It's going to be a female Kitsoon. I normally play male characters, but this time it's going to be a female character because the warlock patron is a little Athena-like.
18.
So she would favor
I'm glad you chose to re-roll.
women
Me
as
too.
her
Okay.
patron. What is the opposite of patron? What is like the
Patroness.
person who has a patron?
Oh.
Benefactor.
Benefactor.
Thank you.
So I now have 16, 10, 11, 17, 18, and 10.
That was a boost. Golly, no wonder you can survive in the wilderness on your own.
Just a bit.
Dang, dude.
I don't know if I want to make my dexterity 14 or my wisdom 12. Or my charisma 18. I'm going to make my charisma 18.
Because that matters.
It does matter.
Okay. So you've done the math. Go ahead and finish doing.
Is it half?
Yeah. So an 18 is 4.
So I
11
Half
is 0.
the second number, right.
I definitely want 18 in my constitution.
Okay. I get the. I'm not that mean. Come on. Ah.
Well,
What
no, because my hit points are 8 plus my constitution modifier. So
Yeah.
that would be helpful.
I'm really open to anything. This game gets pretty silly, so I'm fine with something like Kit Kat, but I'm also fine with a more
Oh, Kit Kat's fun.
Japanese name. I could go.
Kitty
I named
Catty.
I named the Archfey, and I can't ever remember what I named her.
Kitty-chan.
Hello,
Kitty-chan?
hello, kitty.
I go by.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Do you have a name picked out?
Yes, my name is Lodzvir.
Oh, you're going very Russian on me.
It's Arctic Beast in Russian.
What are the bugbear abilities?
The
Since you have a-
bugbear abilities.
You get a +2, +1. Don't worry about that. Let's go through the rest of it right now.
Your base walking speed is 30 feet.
Okay.
You have dark vision.
Both of you can see in the dark. That'll be good.
I am long-limbed, which when I make a melee attack, my reach is 10 feet, 5 feet greater than normal.
You can squeeze someone's head a whole 10 feet away, underneath the bed.
I have a power
really is
build,
like Sully from Monsters Inc.
Mm-hmm.
so my
Can't unsee that.
That's what.
I count as
did.
one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Repeat the push, drag, and lift.
The power build, I count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity or your weight that you're pushing, dragging, or lifting.
All right. For your slots, instead of 8 plus strength carrying capacity, I send you the homebrew rules for carrying capacity.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Instead of 8 plus strength for you, it's going to be 14 plus strength. That sounds
Sweet.
reasonable. 12 plus strength. I lied. I'm sorry.
All right.
It's increased by 4s. Or 50%.
I'm also sneaky, so I'm proficient in the stealth skill.
So go ahead and write that. Or fill in the dot for stealth.
Yeah. And then I have surprise attack. If I surprise a creature and hit with an attack on my first turn in combat, the attack deals an extra 2d6 damage, and I can use this trait only once per combat.
Great.
And I can also speak, read, and write Common and Goblin.
Yes. So, you're a monster. Got it.
Yeah.
And you're really going to put the 18 in con?
Why not?
What's going to be your dex? 19?
So
Because you have an 18 and a 17, right?
I have a. So the 18 would go into Constitution, and then I have 17, 16.
You can end up
11.
with 3 18s. So you can put 1 18 in
Sure.
strength, a 17 in whatever else, give that the +1, and then put the 16 in something else and get the +2 on that.
That's true.
Or you can end up with a 20 con if you want. What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking it might be best to boost some of the other lower ones, but I don't know. For, like-
Hi, Anastasia. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
For like nature, well, yeah, I guess I answered my own question. Nature,
We
perception.
roll at the table so that things are confirmed. He has a 16, 17, and 18 roll. +1 to one skill, 17 up to 18, and 16 + 2 is 18. He could get 3 18s. It's absurd.
So, I should have a high strength and a dex, but I'm also thinking I should probably have, for being a rogue, I should have wisdom,
Well, there's options.
and the nature would be more of an intelligence kind of thing. So I'm wondering if I should add to those.
It depends. If you're going more like the survival, kind of like gritty kind of thing, you don't know a lot. You've just kind of experienced it. Wisdom would make sense. Now, because you are absurd, you could go strength build rogue. Basically say, who cares about dex? I am mean. Or you can have the high strength, high dex, like you were saying, be spooky. You have all the options, dude. You rolled high enough to go nuts. If you want strength, dex, con, and wisdom is more useful than some of the other ones for what you're describing. Wisdom is good for survival, keeping an eye out, and just general skittishness.
I don't know the answer to that one.
What's Druid classed as? He's going rogue first, I think.
Sure. I'll take suggestions.
And what did you pick for stuff?
So I have a +1 strength, a +1 dex, a +1
Because you have a 12
constitution.
strength?
Yeah, because I put my +2 there,
Okay,
so I didn't have any zeros.
got it.
Oh, except for my wisdom.
Okay.
I did think about flip-flopping those, but what's your wisdom going to end up being? You could have a high wisdom?
That's-
One of us needs to be able to see things.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
not
tough
true.
thing. Because, like, the next lowest thing is the 11. And so the only thing I'm thinking of is maybe can I take the 2 and the 1 and increase by 3?
No.
That's not. Okay.
This is
Because that would get me to a 14.
This is the first session for this campaign. We've been doing Wednesday nights for a while playing Morkborg. But we did a little bit of pre-planning. Not a ton.
Gloomstalker is a great, like, Batman-y option.
I
That's
have
ranger.
I have
Yeah.
looked into that. Yeah, but
He really doesn't like spells.
basically. I'm thinking Dex is probably going to be more important.
Well, then get the 18 or 20 dex.
Yeah. I
Really
think I'm
like
going to go.
That. Go ahead and read the Kitsoon stuff.
Oh, out loud?
Yeah.
Since you made that?
Threw it together, more like, but yeah.
All right. Kitsoon Traits. I get to increase one ability by 2 and a different score by 1, or I can increase 3 different scores by 1. I chose
Going with the Tasha thing.
to add 2 to strength and 1 to my charisma. Kitsoon age at the same rate as humans do, and most are expected to settle down in their clan by age
There's only
40.
2 players.
And they can live up to 200 years. I totally missed that last time I read over this. We're between 5 and 6 feet, average about 120 pounds, and our ears can add an additional 6 inches to their height. Walking speed is 30 feet. They have dark vision and the keen senses of a fox, except apparently no wisdom. I can see in dim light up to 60 feet, as if it were daylight, and in darkness.
So you have 60-foot dark vision.
Yes. I have Fey ancestry, so I have advantage on saving rolls against being charmed and can't be put to sleep. And then Fox Magic, I can cast Bless and Hunter's Mark spells with this trait. And I can only do that once per each spell per long rest. And then Charisma is my spellcasting ability. And I have Speak with Beasts. And I know Common and Sylvan.
And right now I'm running 3 games. So I'm a little tapped out. But thank you for offering. It's appreciated. And so yeah. You have all kinds of interesting little
Yes, I'm
doodads.
very excited about
What spells did I give you again? With Fox Magic?
Bless and Hunter's Mark.
Right, Kitsoon, Luck, and the Hunt. Ah, nice. So, where are we?
What are the
Warlock.
what are the smaller numbers? Where do I
That's
find
the
those?
Modifier.
half of the second number. So this would be 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 0. Half rounded down.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Easy enough.
as a Warlock, do you want to talk about the Patron?
So, my patron is an archfey. Archfey?
One
I
of
think
the two.
it's arc.
Arch.
I think.
Of bees.
Depends if they're doing a bad bit to that particular one or not. For
Yeah, so she's a bee fae. And her name is something. I keep forgetting it.
right on your
Phoebe.
character
I'm
sheet.
gonna write I didn't have my character sheet till we sat down, did we?
Is it Phoebe
It is not Phoebe. That would have been
Beefy.
more clever than what I
Beefy.
think I did.
from Friends?
Buzz
Devry.
Devry.
Where did I put patron? Where did I put patron? Over here?
Up on, flip it over. Under, oh, right there. Just next to class, just put Devry.
And my patron is actually connected to my character in the other game.
Yep.
So,
For Friday.
for Fridays. Holy Hopstat. Well, no, now it's GTS.
No, it's,
We changed the name of it.
you guys stopped going to the stupid taverns.
Everybody else wanted to world hop. So yes. So while I will have Eldritch Blast, I've been told I'm not allowed to call it Eldritch Blast.
I am very sick and tired of people just saying Eldritch Blast.
So now it's gonna be Bee Blast.
I'm okay with that.
Bee Burst.
Bee Burst.
Bee Burst.
Justin Bieber's. So, at first level, both of you get a +2 proficiency bonus.
Yay.
You start off with 2 cantrips that you know, 2 spells that you know, and you get 1 spell slot. That's it.
One spell. Oh,
You.
I don't get spell slots.
I am a marketer by trade. I do too many E-blasts already.
Why am I missing? Oh, okay.
This is my detox game where we just don't take anything too seriously. It's lovely.
So I will pick spells.
Later.
I went with Kyoshi for my name because that's the name of the badass Avatar chick from Avatar: The Last Airbender. At the island. Eld Blasters. I like Eld Blasters. I could go super magical girl with it to like fit with the whole.
Archfey expanded spell list. The Archfey lets you choose from. Don't worry about that.
I thought that isn't that like a level 3 thing, or do you pick that at the start? Because
you are going Archfey,
yeah.
so these two are given to you
Ooh.
as part of your list that you get to pick from. They aren't automatically on the list.
Okay.
You also get Fey Presence, which starts at first level. Your patron bestows upon you the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fey. As an action, you can cause each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a wisdom save against your spell save DC. They are either charmed or frightened. You pick. Being a fox, I imagine that are you a petting fox or are you a
Depends how I feel about you.
Yeah. And besides that, that's basically what you get. We will cover spells off screen because we are short on time. You are a rogue. You do not have to pick anything fancy yet.
Yeah.
At first level, you also get a +2 proficiency bonus.
Sweet.
You get a 1d6 sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh, crud, we didn't do skills for you.
No, we didn't do skills. Did we do skills for
We
you?
didn't do skills for anybody.
Skills. I got skills.
Oh, no.
They're multiplying.
So, a warlock, you're proficient with light armor. Simple weapons. Wisdom and charisma saves. And you get 2 skills from that. You
I got 2 skills, and that's it.
get light armor,
Light armor.
simple weapons, and other cool ones. Like the short swords, the hand crossbows,
Yay.
long swords, rapiers, and of course your face.
I get 2?
Yes, you get
How does
2 what?
2 skills?
Yes,
I
you
feel like
can
I
pick
got-
from Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Investigation, Nature, or Religion. There's also a
can't do-
background, which gives you more.
I can't take perception.
You already get Perception.
Why?
I thought,
You didn't say that.
yeah, you don't get Perception from this. It's okay, you can get in a background.
Okay.
But go ahead and erase that now. You optimistic person, you.
So you said what are the ones I can pick from?
Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidate, Investigation, Nature, and Religion. Howie,
Hi.
you're proficient with Thieves' Tools.
Yeah.
Those are important.
That they are.
You're proficient with Dex and Int saves. Did you get your saves? Yes.
Is deception a little too on the nose for a fox character?
No. It's kind of perfect. Especially a high charisma foxling.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for my lack of perception. So I think I'm gonna go deception and investigation.
Alright. That's interesting. You, good sir, get 4 skills.
Yeah. And
You
I
have-
already have stealth.
Yes, you already have stealth. So pick 4 more.
Freeze up.
Which 4 are you selecting?
I'm thinking perception would be good.
Someone needs it, I guess.
And investigation. I feel like with charisma being my lowest thing, but also the way that I would appear, I would think intimidation might be helpful.
Intimidation would be amazing, especially with your strength score, and you're a bugbear. I'll allow you to use strength instead of charisma.
Well, my strength is actually lower than my dexterity.
Well, it would
I put-
still make sense.
Dexterity isn't.
I put 12 in my strength.
Okay, that's solid.
Your
What's
dexterity
charisma?
isn't scary though.
Charisma's 10.
Okay, so yeah,
So-
strength plus proficiency for your scariness.
Dexterity's not what would make you like scary an intimidation check. Are you gonna do like cartwheels?
No,
into
just
the
like my
person?
physical appearance being a bugbear, I would
Yeah, but
think
that
would
would
be
be, like-
intimidating.
Based on strength though, because
You're fuzzy. Be big and fuzzy.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna like call him something weird the whole time.
Don't be rude. So,
So we got
intimidation, perception,
intimidation, investigation, perception.
athletics or acrobatics are always good.
That's what I was thinking. Since I have a lower strength, I might go with athletics for that.
Okay. Now that both
But-
of you... Oh,
Nature. Would I have, like, being... How does that work with me being, like, kind of living in the...
we will get to your background soon. That
But
sounds
would that-
very backgroundy. If
Would
you
that
want
affect
nature-
my nature or
What would?
medicine skills?
Well, living in the woods, things like that, you would get nature, survival. Medicine, maybe. None of those are on the rogue list.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I would
right,
have you
right,
pick
right.
something off of that for your background.
Okay. No, that's true.
Because you definitely want to go full woodsman. So we will get to that.
Okay.
So which one are you missing at this
I'll
point?
go athletics then.
Okay. So after that, Warlock, both of you get 8 hit points plus your Constitution modifier.
Yay.
So 9 for you, and a whole lot more than 8.
So the modifier's the lower number?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be 12.
18 con, man. Why not? You really don't want to die. I imagine that you're like covered in scars from living in the north this long. You've endured a lot of nonsense.
We played too much Morkborg. I was like, ooh, starting out with 9 hit points.
Yay.
Oh, by the way, expect a level cap of not 20. If this campaign goes on forever,
More than 20?
maybe 7? Think 7 being the high number.
7.
We'll
it doesn't
see.
get fun until 5.
Yeah.
I firmly disagree with you. 7 is where you start going into like full god
Yeah,
mode.
but I've never broken 10.
Not if you're multi-classing.
Okay,
Well, yeah.
we'll get there. Level up first. Just come
We
on.
negotiate like 15.
15.
That is what I would like to cap.
If you survive that long, we'll see.
Never broken 10 in a game, and I want to break level 10.
Don't die, and we'll get there.
10 is higher than 7.
So, after skills, equipment. You guys can carry a total of 8 plus your strength modifier in slots. You get 12 plus strength modifier in slots. So, oh gosh, you get 14 as a carrying capacity, right? Hello?
What's 13? Because
So
I have a 12.
plus 1?
Yes.
Okay.
You are not a very strong bugbear.
No. I thought he was. My mistake.
I'm more dexterous
That's fine.
and constitutional.
And we're doing a weird encumbrance system just because encumbrance doesn't matter at all in the standard game, and that annoys me. So, you start off with a light crossbow, 20 bolts, or any simple weapon. So do you want a crossbow, or do you want some
Take a
other
crossbow.
weapon? Okay.
Do I have to keep track of bolts?
Yes.
Never made me.
You guys live in the harsh reality of the frozen north, where the wind bites just as hard as the little tiny ankle biters do in town.
Does that mean I have to, like, roll to see if my bolt survived in battle?
No, we'll get there. That's my job.
Alright, what's my attack bonus?
This is Russia,
We'll get to attack bonus off screen.
where bears don't
You
attack
have
you,
light
you
crossbow,
attack
20
bears.
bolts. That's 2 slots. You have either a component pouch or an arcane focus. I think you wanted to do something with a bee thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a bracelet with a ring.
Okay.
And then there's a chain on the bracelet that comes and wraps around my wrist, and then there's a bee that clasps the chain, and I use it as a spell focus by, like, dropping it like a pendulum.
Cool. So
Unclasping the bee and letting it drop like a pendulum.
3. You have a backpack full of rations. So 3 days worth of rations. And you can have light armor.
Does that take up an encumbrance slot?
It's 1 slot for light armor.
How much is it? 1 slot for the rations?
It's 1 slot for the 3 days, yes. And you can either get another simple weapon or 2 daggers. And that's also 1 slot, regardless of which one you pick.
I want a staff.
Okay. Staff. You, good sir, Mr. Rogue,
Yeah.
you have a rapier short sword. For some reason, you don't strike me as a rapier person.
Nah.
Can my staff be topped with, like, the little honey scoop thingy?
Yeah?
You know, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the honeycomb. Yeah.
But, like, for the honey scooper.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I don't
about.
think it's called a honeycomb.
You're probably right, but I know what you're talking about.
Honey dispenser thing.
Honey stick.
Yes. No, I don't think we should call it that.
It looks like a bulb with like different layers
Yeah.
to it.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Honey stick.
I don't think it's called a honey stick.
And I have a short bow.
Yes, a short bow, 20 arrows. 3 days of rations. Leather armor. And thieves' tools, because those are important. And 2 daggers.
It is called a honey dipper.
Makes sense.
I don't like that name. I don't like it. I looked it up.
Alright. So, Howie,
Hi.
pick 2 skills. You have expertise in it.
Do I have any money?
You have a wealth score of 1.
I don't know what that means.
Just put a 1 down there.
Where?
On gold piece, just put 1. You should read the rules that I sent over.
2
Set
skills.
Yep. That you're already proficient with.
That I'm already proficient with?
Yeah. So hold on to that.
Confused.
Let's actually go to backgrounds first. You also have thieves can't, so you can put that down with languages. Now background. Background, I am way more loosey-goosey. Pick 2 more skills.
I'm gonna go with survival and animal handling.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I did too.
Trying to decide between nature and arcana. I feel like with the character's upbringing, the nature makes sense, but like with the way I want to play her, arcana makes sense.
Well, Arcana then. So, tools or languages. Okay, now tools or languages. There are a bunch of tools that would benefit you guys. From alchemy, leatherworking, disguise, forgery, herbalism. Okay, an herbalism kit.
Will that let me heal people?
You can make potions eventually.
So does that go in both these places?
Yes, because you will get a tool kit. So you have that, and you're proficient with it. Are you interested in any tools?
I try not to associate with tools, but
There's navigations tools.
hang out with us,
There's poisoners kits. In case you want to get poisons in the wilderness. Break them down.
What are my other options?
You can be proficient with vehicles. You can actually know how to ride a horse. Or up here in the northern tundra, dire wolves or dire bears.
I want to ride a dire wolf.
That might be useful.
Proficient with land vehicles then?
But I already have our.
Ooh, dire foxes. They're now a thing. Dire foxes are awesome.
Foxes.
They have like 9 tails going behind them.
I'm
They
just
roam
really
the
trying to
tundra.
be Princess Mononoke at this point.
Apparently. So that's an
many
option.
anime references.
So navigation's tools. Very useful in this bloody wilderness.
How many tools do I get?
You can get up to 2. Keep in mind that each tool you pick, you don't get to pick a language. You can either get 2 languages, 2 tools, or 1 of each.
I think I'll take 2 tools.
Okay. Which tools did you pick?
So we want proficiency in handling animals, which would be the land vehicle.
Handle
what you're
animal, make
considering?
sure that the animals are happy. And they
No,
don't
I
run away
understand.
from you.
It's a different thing. I just used the
Land
word.
Okay. Land vehicles is your ability to actually
No.
we need this animal to actually go now. There's a worm behind us. That would be the land vehicle proficiency.
Gotcha. That would be good. So land vehicle,
Do you speak common?
I do.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't need to take a random bugbear language.
And
Well,
then,
you know Common, he knows Goblin, and you know Sylvan.
and then what was the other ones? Navigation.
Navigation
would-
tools would be very useful.
I think that makes sense for having lived in
The wilderness.
the wilderness for a while.
You can do some mapping, and that's a great way how to make a decent profit. And now I can actually use you as oh, you're the guy that maps things. We have some guy that needs to go across these mountains. And given how treacherous the mountains are, you're important.
What language do the lion, snow leopard people, Leonids?
They speak.
Are they in this too?
Because I imagine that because of them having displaced my village, that I would have learned their language so that they can't pull one over on me.
Leonin.
Okay.
Leo Nin.
Tabaxi.
So I will.
There are Tabaxi, yes. They're very similar to Tabaxi.
I will take Leonin and herbalism.
Okay. Cool. And you have the herbalism kit.
Yes, which means I only have room for one more thing.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, 2 more things.
So.
Do they not speak anything other than that?
No,
they
but
speak
I don't
common,
want them
But they
to-
can talk secretly amongst themselves.
gotcha. I was gonna say, how else would I be able to trade with them if I can't communicate?
No, they can speak common.
But okay.
I just don't want
They
to
know
be
how
able
to
to pull
trade
one.
with you, bestial lesser folk.
I'm gonna get a.
Uncivilized.
I'm gonna get a coat lined with lion's mane.
Oh gosh! It's so dark. Alright, so we have equipment, we have the characters set up. For your backgrounds, just put wildling or northern frontier person. And
Beekeeper.
beekeeper. Okay. Alright. And finally, now that we have a good idea of the two of you,
Oh,
since you're kind of a refugee from the Leonin encampment, you probably had to rely on him to migrate you to a different location.
what is light armor entail? And what is our armor class?
Light armor is... Well, leather armor, which is what you're starting off with, not studded, provides you a simple 11 plus dex bonus.
So it's leather, not light, that I should be writing down.
Yeah. So your armor class is 12. Cool. And your armor class is a very different number, I would imagine.
What's my armor class?
11 plus dex mod.
11 plus dex, so 14.
Okay.
So he's wearing light armor too?
And he only has
I
a
have
16
leather
or
armor.
17 dex.
I have a 17 dex.
And you have an 18 con. What's your wisdom?
16 wisdom.
Why?
Because
Because he's playing Ron Swanson as a bugbear! We've established this!
Alright. We'll deal the rest of the modifiers off screen, but next session we will deal with the bugbear and the Kitsoon as they are trying to acclimate to their new surroundings.
okay.
So, if you enjoyed this hot mess, Fridays are even weirder.
That's true.
That's at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And then there are shirts up on dungeonhavoc.com. Even though I'm the only one wearing a shirt this week.
I was wearing one, but I worked out in it.
I'm wearing a different D&D shirt.
And
I
yeah,
try to cycle through.
I think that is
It for now.
it for now. Thank
See
you
you
all
next
for joining
week,
us. We
Alright.
appreciate
Enjoy
you.
the hot mess.
Have a great week. Goodbye.